is it the same in the US? Things getting expensive every day?
Yes, that is true, but not ridiculously.
Mm,
So in Morocco, for example, things are getting extremely expensive than usual.
mm,
Gas is getting extremely expensive. Groceries, too. We don't pay taxes. That's good for us. But then it's ridiculously getting expensive, if you know what I mean. If it's like there is
mm-hmm.
somebody who is not rational, that's called the prime minister, sleeping, waking up the next day, announcing something.
That's right.
So in here, we have the same situation in the US. That's completely true. But it's not ridiculously, I mean, it's not that ridiculous.
Yeah, I think there's nothing like Egypt in this world.
Not really. I mean, I have seen the situation over there. I can now when I make comparison, I think that uh well, the situation there is a bit worse, but then we're all in the same boat at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's
Because
right.
as a teacher, for example, I was making $1,000 a month. And
Mm,
the minimum wage is going to be if you are working for public sector, you are going to be getting paid 6,000 dirhams. That's $600, which is
mm-hmm.
nothing, extremely nothing. And if you are working for the private sector, you are going to get paid starting from $400 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Can you believe that? A month. That's 4,000 dirhams.
Mm-hmm.
So in here, teachers are not really getting paid well, but compared to our countries, it's much more better. I'm not going to say
Yeah, that's right.
more. Let me rephrase that. Let me correct it. It's going to be, it is slightly better than our countries.
Slightly better. Yeah, I think so. I imagine it that way as well. All right, but so instead of living in the misery, we would choose to live abroad and take that chance of the slight better difference.
Mhm.
Okay, so yeah, I think all teachers now will go abroad. we 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 will travel tomorrow morning.
I mean, the procedure is way complicated, but then you can do it. You can still make it.
Yeah.
And it's not just about money because let's take it from the positive side. You're going to invest in yourself. Once you go back to Egypt, for example, like in my situation, of course, I don't want to settle down in any other country than Morocco or Spain,
Yeah.
because Spain and Morocco culturally are way similar, very similar. I
Oh,
felt home when I was in Spain. I felt home,
yeah.
the history. So there are still Moroccan architecture in there. Still Moroccan people, Andalusi people are there.
Yeah.
Language, the same thing. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that if we are going to take it from the positive side, you can come over here, get experience, get a degree for free, go back to your country, see how much you are going to get paid.
Hmm. That's right. A teacher coming from America, and of course, he's much better than the teachers here in the country. And
That's
yeah,
that's
I know
how they would think. That's true.
it's gonna
And
be
yeah,
it's gonna be a good marketing point.
it's going to be a good marketing point. And it's not just like that, because from the outside, you're a teacher who came from America, a native country, who was teaching in there, has a degree from there.
Hmm.
And also from the inside, you acquired knowledge.
That's right. That's right.
That's my point.
Okay. So if we still got more questions, I would ask about what was the best thing that happened to you in the US and what was the worst thing that happened to you in the US? Do
You
you
want to
have
make me
any
cry.
situations? Yeah.
I don't want to cry.
You
Anyway,
don't want to cry? Oh my God.
so as I said before, it was really hard for me to acclimate not with the society, but then with the crazy rules they set.
Mm.
You know, the LGBTQ thing, whatever it is. There is a rule, there is a law. I mean, right now in California, it is implemented. Lucky I am in Texas, it's not.
Mm.
So since this video is gonna go viral, I'm not going to go deeper in this subject, but then I think you
Okay.
can know, or you can realize whatever I am going to, whatever I would
Yeah,
like
yeah,
to convey, which I cannot, unfortunately, right now. So in our culture, you know how we are.
yeah.
Our religion too. In here, they are controlled by nothing except for rules and laws that are to be made by human beings. We
That's
are
right.
to be controlled by rules and laws that are to be made by God the Almighty.
That's right.
There is an extreme difference, a massive, huge difference. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, yeah.
Hopefully, whatever I'm saying would reach the audience the maximum possible. I would like it to reach it. But this point was very hard for me because I'm seeing these kids as my kids.
Mm.
That's
I
number
was going to talk
one.
about that. Yeah.
Well, number two, uh, when I came to here, I came to a member of family.
Mm.
So that member of family had let me down. So I had to do everything and then get stronger. I had to deal with everything by myself. And
Wow.
I did it. I mean, I'm not gonna go into details of what exactly happened and how I did
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
because it's
sure.
a tough story. Believe me, it is tough.
Yeah.
But I did it in the end of the day. So I will not say that this is a bad thing or one of the negative points that had happened to me or one of the worst things because finally or eventually it made me aware of a lot of things that I am surrounded by. So let's take it from the
Yeah.
positive side and always be optimistic.
Yeah, of course. This is what I like about you. You're always that brave. Yeah.
Appreciate that.
You face all the difficulties. You always
Thank
come
you
up.
for your words. I truly thank you for that.
Amazing. So, yeah, still talking about that point.
Mhm.
Um, so you said don't take the US for a living, like just if you go there, have some experience and go back to your country. So, what do you think? Can I get married there and have kids there and go to school?
Well, people's perspective differentiate in this point or can differ. So if I am going to, if you'd ask me for a piece of advice, saying that I would like to get married in there and I want to live, dwell in there, reside forever, I would be like, don't risk it. Yeah, you can get married, and then go back to your home country with your wife
Mm,
because you can manage, your wife can manage, but the kids are not going to manage because from 7:30 to 4 they are not going to be around you. They are going to be at schools that they have different systems, different guidelines, different policies that they have to adhere to, and you as a parent you have to adhere to. So you're not going to be raising your kids the way you want them to be raised. You are going to be you raising them according to whatever the government or however the government wants you to raise them. I don't like
that's
this
right.
point. I dislike it. Right now taking the chance that I am single, not
Yeah,
married, no
yeah,
commitment,
same.
no responsibility, no kid, no mama, no papi. That's it.
That's right.
Once I'm done, I intend to go back to either Morocco or Spain to reside there
Yeah,
forever. And that's it.
yeah, totally agreed. Totally agreed. I know the point, and I see it, but I wanna see it from your perspective as you have been living there for a while. So yeah, uh, I've seen some people that live there. on some YouTube videos or Facebook, whatever videos, and they say that at school the school or the government teaches subjects that they have no control of, and
Mhm.
of course it's not appropriate for our traditions and religion. So yeah, people are, once they have kids, I think they have to go back or something. They
Oh, that
leave.
is true. That is true. Absolutely. And I can consider myself lucky because the school that I am at right now, they have their own policies and their own curriculum, their own guidelines.
Wow.
So those things that should not really be
Yeah.
implemented within a curriculum, we don't have them here. That's why I'm
Wow.
quite comfortable, because I'm doing my job.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
doing my duty until it's fulfilled.
Yeah.
Until I fulfill it, with pride, dignity, and fully conscious that whatever I'm doing is right.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's right.